This podcast is part of a spy network that gathers and analyses secret information for various governments and organisations. Cause when the roof caved in and the truth came out, I just didn't know what to roll. But when I become a star, we'll be living so large, I'd play any role for you. So tell me, girl, what role play? That you only meant well. Well, of course you did. What role play? That it's all for the best. Of course it is. Watch role play. Are you ready to make comedy history?
I'm ready to make some comedy history now.
On this podcast right now.
We were talking a lot about making comedy history before we started recording. Now we're doing it.
This is history coming live into your little ear holes.
In the making.
Yeah, right now. Comedy history.
Yeah.
You
in
heard
the
it.
sense that it's comedy and it's something that has happened
Yeah.
by the time people are listening to it. I mean, it's happening right now for us.
Yeah.
But it will have happened.
And it will be documented.
Yeah. Which I suppose is what history is.
Yeah.
So
in a way, it is comedy
history.
It won't be very good.
Well,
You know,
Time will tell.
I think we've our moments. Like,
yeah. From time to time. Well, let me tell you, it remains to be seen whether you'll even make it to the end of this bloody recording. You're so hungover from your weekend at Other Voices.
what? Yeah, but like, maybe just. I'm not. I told you I
You
wasn't
overdid
that
it.
hungover.
You overdid it. You made a fool of yourself
As
on the
you
weekend.
always do.
As per usual.
I'm surprisingly, like, I feel okay.
You look
But
good.
my brain, thank you for saying that, but my brain isn't working from 3 days of lovely pints in Dingle, County Kerry. It was a great time. Other Voices.
Most consistent pint in Dingle, County Kerry?
Probably, I don't know, because I didn't have loads of pints in like one pub, because there's so many pubs down there.
Just
You
name
can
a pub. Just name a pub.
I would say,
I didn't ask for your life story. I just
All right.
wanted...
you just want a pub.
We're looking for like sound bites for social media. That seems to be something that people like most consistent pint. Like, what does that even mean? I don't know. I don't think it means anything. But you just have to say something like,
Walshes of Stony Batter.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not in Dingle.
That's the Walshes of Stony Batter.
It's the best, most consistent pint in Dingle.
Consistent pint in Dingle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good rubage or
And Dome.
dome.
There was actually a thing called the Dingle Dome Festival on down there that was to rival Other Voices, but it looked fairly
That
empty.
sounds-
It was called the Dingle Dome.
The Dingle Dome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually at that.
That's yeah.
I'm one of the organisers.
But it seemed great.
That's why I'm asking you these kind of pint questions, because we need to generate some revenue, because I am in enormous Dingle Dome debt because it was a massive flop.
Look, I wish you the best of luck next year, and I hope you get the money back.
Yeah.
But no, it was great. It was great fun, and lots of lovely music. I think it was oversold. We queued for 2 hours.
Ooh.
No, we didn't queue for 2 hours. We were in the venue that Modger Solic were going to play, right? And we went there so early because the Scratch were playing later on. The Scratch, they'd be maybe my favourite band, I think. And
Your favourite band in the whole world?
I'd say up there, yeah.
Okay.
I would say up there. And we've kind of planned our whole day around being there for that set. And anyway, we went in there an hour beforehand. I queued for 40 minutes for a drink. By the time I got back from getting a drink, I couldn't get into the tent to see Modger Solic and had to stand outside. And then it started raining and we left and I didn't get to see the Scratch.
That's
So
very
that was upsetting. But the great thing about Dingle is, as I say, there's so many lovely pubs and so many things to do that you're not stuck for a bit of crack and fun.
When you couldn't get in to to the Scratch, and you were stuck outside, did you go, "Oh, brother," Voices?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I said, oh, you other fucker Voices.
Okay. Sort
Kind
of
of
a different take on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say, "Ugh, this has happened, and one tragedy, and here's another"? Voices.
Yeah, I said that as well.
Okay, that's crazy that I knew you said that. But I know you pretty well at this stage. I know the kind of things that you're going to say when you get stuck. It's like gigs that you want to go to but you didn't get into.
It doesn't happen very often, but I didn't like it. But look, it was a Jameson thing. You're a friend of Jameson. You've worked with Jameson over the years.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it was the same crew organised the circle down at All Together Now, and they do great things at Jameson.
Yeah,
so.
But they haven't sponsored this podcast yet, so let's not give them too much credit.
I'm allowed to just say things though.
True, yeah, but those could be potentially money-making things. Let's not forget, Simon needs to make back a lot of money to pay for his Dingle Dome debt. So
that's
maybe
true.
Run by,
Help
if you're going to be shouting out a multinational brand like that, let's have a meeting beforehand. Let's figure out if we can maybe squeeze a few dollars out of the fucks.
Some Dingle Dome dollars.
Dingle Dome dollars for my Dingle Dome death. All right?
I don't know. Like they were the ones who were rivaling the Dingle Dome festival.
Jameson
where they were running. So I don't know if they would help you out.
Sucks for me then, I guess.
Oh,
Bad
Brother
news for
Voices.
me. Oh, Brother Voices is right. Okay, and who was the most consistent act at Other Voices?
Oh, I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, to be fair, I feel for you because I don't know what that means. Can I just say, sorry to like the people who, it's a thriving industry, the sort of, street interview thing. But they ask these questions. You did a really funny video kind of about this. I'm sorry, am I boring you?
You're not boring me.
Boring you?
No, I yawned there, but it's just because I'm tired.
Yeah, because you were partying so hard.
Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
Not at the Dingle Dome.
I wasn't listening.
Festival. I'm just saying, I see those videos where it's like, some of it I understand, where it's like, oh, best pub or whatever, and then people will say things like most consistent pint, and I'm like, what? Explain what that means to me. Does that mean it's every single pint you get is the same?
Yeah, it's always shit. No,
well, I mean, that could be the answer.
That could be consistent, absolutely.
You might get the most consistent pint in a certain place where it's always consistently terrible.
Well, I think is the word facetious. Is that what you're being here?
Applicable. Generally, yes. I think generally speaking, I'm being facetious.
Because I think that it means consistent in a good way, like consistently good.
Yeah, I do. I just think it's an annoying way to phrase it.
Is it?
I just talk normal. You know what I mean? Just say, what's your favorite pint?
Yeah, like why are you saying some of those things? Like,
yeah, and also, like at the end of the day, and I'm sorry to be this guy, but you're like, oh, here's the best pint. Best pint is here. It's a factory produced product.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it's kind of the same everywhere you go.
Do you believe that?
Kind of. Well, not there's like little differences, obviously. But I do think people make way too big a deal over which pint is like, oh, this place does the best pint. And it's like, does it? Or do you just like that pub? Is that just a pub you like to go to? I'd
say the environment and the surroundings are, they impact how much you enjoy a drink. But I do think there are vast differences in the
quality of the actual drink.
In the
itself.
quality, yeah. The Guinness quality, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I meant that, yeah.
That is what I meant.
But look, I do think people buy into it too much and talk shite. And I agree that the most consistent point probably isn't like a term people should be using. Like,
I'm just saying, you wouldn't catch someone being like, oh, this Spar does the most consistent Mars bar.
Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't say that because that would be weird. Like,
it would be weird, and yet it's a thing we say about pints.
But you might say
this is obviously
Centra does the most consistent chicken fillet roll.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that.
No.
You said you might say. I just want to be clear.
One might say.
You mean you in the sense of one.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't say.
Okay.
This Centra does the most consistent chicken fillet roll. I probably wouldn't say that.
Yeah, no one would say that actually, really.
Well, someone might.
But you know what I mean? Like, I think your rolls can be more varying than a Mars bar because...
What I'm saying is I was sold a lie by the organizers of the Dingle Dome, okay? They led me to believe that this pint thing was a bigger draw than it was. That the Dingle Dome draw would be delightful. Instead, it was disastrous. It was a disastrous Dingle Dome draw. That's left me in...
A Dingle Dome disaster.
Dingle Dome disaster. That's left me in enormous, detestable Dingle Dome debt.
Don't. I think your problem was using Dingle Dome dollars as currency there. Like,
yeah, well,
nobody had access to that.
No, I know, but I just kind of thought you get the Dingle Dome dollars out, doing their Dingle Dome dollar deeds, and then it becomes this sort of
Mrs. Brown's Boys, the movie.
Yeah, it becomes Mrs. Brown's Boys, the movie. It becomes this delightful diagram.
Delectable,
delicious. Follow me, I'm delicious. You know, we tried to get Garen Noon involved, but we were also trying to get him to go by Darren Doon for the weekend, and he wasn't as into that. So
you could have gotten Darren Donway.
Yeah, could have got Darren Donway. Don't know why we didn't think of trying that. Darren Darahy was another
name that came up.
Was mentioned.
Donald Dehan.
Yeah. Again, we had a lot of meetings.
Yeah.
We had a lot of get-togethers.
And in these meetings, you didn't decide not to use Dingle Dome dollars as a currency
the Dingle Dome dollar delegation didn't decide to do that. Do.
Come on now. Were you on a plane recently?
Yeah, I was. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you this. I'll tell you this to close out before we begin. This has nothing to do, by the way, with anything we've been talking about so far.
That was my segue.
But it was a pretty good one. I was on a plane and you know the way when you touch down, sometimes you might get people who stand up too quickly and they start trying to take stuff out of the overhead lockers.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. It was a Ryanair flight. Touchdown, a guy stands up. A guy who, as I was soon to discover, I don't think is natively Irish and isn't a native English speaker or Irish speaker, but he clearly had learned one Irish phrase, and I don't think he knew what it meant. I think he just thought it was sort of a catch-all thing to say. So when the plane touched down, he stood up and the air steward came over to try and tell him to sit back down, and he kept saying to her, he was like, "Oh no, I need to get my bag. Gore mi la maga." Gore mi la maga. Which I think what he was trying to say was Gurav Mila Mahagut.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
But he didn't. He clearly didn't know what that meant, so he kept saying it, and it tickled me.
Gurav Mila Maga.
Gore Mila Maga. So to all of our listeners, let me be the first to say Gore Mila Maga.
And let me be the second to say Gore Mila Maga.
Yep.
Gorlami.
I think you were the first person to say that because it wasn't quite the same way that I said it. But
Gore Mila Maga.
Gore Mila Maga.
Gore Mila Maga.
Guys, this is Role Play.
With me, Ryan Carrick.
And me, Simon Hennessy, where we play roles. That's what we do on this podcast, just as the name suggests. There's a Dingle Dome dollar dice segment later on. We'll get to that.
And I don't think you understand, guys. You are listening to comedy history right now, and that's what is going to unfold as the episode continues on. So strap in for some comedy history and some fun friendship and maybe more.
But first, how about a word from the sponsor of today's episode? Are you a cannibal with a stressful 9 to 5? Does your long workday and demanding job leave you without enough time for dedicated meal prep? Then boy, have we got the meal kit service for you. Introducing HelloFlesh.
HelloFlesh is eating human meat made simple. They deliver fresh, fully prepared corpses to your door, ready to heat and eat in minutes. Their direct-to-consumer model ensures that they optimize efficiency, respond swiftly to customer needs, and maintain competitive pricing while meeting a high cannibal culinary standard.
And at HelloFlesh, the customer always gets a say. Whether it's Italian you're after or a bit of Asian fusion, HelloFlesh has thousands of cadaver-based recipes designed to sate your hunger in an affordable, easy way.
Use discount code ROLLPLATE15 for 14% off your first order with HelloFlesh.
HelloFlesh, changing the way people eat people.
Welcome back to Roleplay, and today we have a really, really special guest all the way from the United States of America. It is the Secretary for Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Robert, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me on your podcast today, Ryan. Roleplay. It's a fantastic podcast. Watch roleplay. Oh, that you only meant well.
Well,
Of course you, etc.
Yeah. I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, I'm a huge fan. It's really good stuff and really funny characters, and I like that there's a dice roll segment towards the end as well.
That's kind of like, that's where role play comes into it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
like
R-O-L-L
play, and
as opposed to R-O-L-E.
Yeah, exactly. So like we're kind of playing roles based on what the dice.
You'll have to explain that to me when we're finished recording, because I don't quite understand why it's R-O-L-L.
Well, it's like you roll a dice. But come here, we're not here to talk about that. Obviously,
We'll talk about it after the podcast, because I don't quite understand.
Okay, you roll a dice and you spell roll in that way, R-O-L-L. While it's like it's called role play because it's like a play on.
So it's a role-playing podcast.
Yeah.
So why isn't it R-O-L-E?
You brought up the dice rolling segment. You brought that up and you don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll explain to you after the podcast.
But I do like what you guys are doing here.
Well, we are making comedy history.
That's certainly true.
And speaking of making history, you have become the 26th Secretary of Health, and you're known.
If you say so.
But you're known for that, and ironically, you have quite divisive views on vaccines and various things, and conspiracy theories, I suppose. Yeah, you.
Hey. Man's got to make a living.
Okay, right. But I believe you're looking to make a bit of a career change at the moment. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how that came about?
I absolutely can. Although I'm going to hold you to that promise to tell me about the roll thing. Is it something to do with rolls that you eat?
Yes.
Okay. Glad we cleared that up. But yeah, as you say, I'm looking to make a career change. I've had enormous success as Secretary of Health and the other thing that you said.
And you don't sound healthy.
I'm not. But, that's by the by, because while I may not be physically healthy myself, I'm coming to learn that I'm actually something of a wordsmith.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
And that is related to your new kind of path, your direction you're going in.
So I don't know if you may have seen the headlines, but some of my saucy poetry has been released to the world of late, and seeing these words, these rhymes,
these graphic,
these
poems
very graphic
to the journalist you were having an affair with.
Yes, exactly. Seeing these out in the world has just driven home to me that alongside being an incredible politician and an extraordinary healthcare expert and the most sunburnt man alive, I also have a true way with words. But I thought for my career change I would try and bring that into a modern context. So you're now looking at a rapper, baby.
A rapper?
Yes, sir.
A hip hop artist.
Rap Gucci Gang.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And so you thought, off the back of the poems, you thought that this seems like a normal enough venture for the Secretary of Health and Human Services to
damn straight blood.
Okay, so these are kind of new phrases that you've
I'm
added to the
sort
vocab.
of picking up the vernacular and trying to bring that into the things I'm saying. I'm also rebranding. RFK Jr. is how I'm known by most people. Sorry, my throat is getting a little sore. It's quite difficult to talk the way that I do. I don't know how I keep it up all of the time, usually. But
It's the first time it's ever hurt, or it hurts constantly?
Yeah. Well, I'm always in pain.
It does sound sore.
It's very sore, but
and you'll have to keep it up for another 4 minutes or so.
I'm the one who decided to talk like this, so I'm gonna just have to keep going with it.
Yeah.
So, RFK Jr., Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is how people know me, but now that I'm a rapper, I'm gonna go by Rich fucking Cracker Jr.
K for Cracker.
Yeah.
Junior. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, that's an interesting
I'm following in the footsteps of my uncle. You might have heard of him, JFK.
Yes, I've heard of JFK, actually, yeah.
Before his untimely demise, he was considering getting into the hip-hop game himself, and he was going to be known as Juicy Fucking Cracker.
In the early 60s?
Yeah.
I don't think it was a genre.
Real talk, son.
I don't think hip-hop was a genre in the early 60s.
If you say so, playa.
Well, no, I think factually, okay.
I'm all right.
You don't sound very healthy.
I'm Gucci.
Okay, well, look, I'm curious to hear how this is going for you. Yeah, but would you be
Just
able
clearing my throat.
Okay, that's fine. Are you okay? Do you want me to get someone for you?
Real talk, son.
Okay, basically, I just want to, I don't know, if you have a few bars you could spit for us, just to see where you're at.
Most deaf.
Which is sort for most definitely.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't really know.
Okay.
But you want some bars?
Yeah.
I'll give you some bars. I've been working on a few tight rhymes, a few slick beats.
Yeah.
For in my new role as a rapper.
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking for.
I might have mentioned previously that I'm now a rapper.
Yeah, the whole conversation is based around this.
Rich fucking Cracker.
Rich fucking Cracker.
Jr.
And you claimed that JFK was going to go by
Juicy fucking Cracker. Yeah.
But look, yeah, I suppose, can you just maybe, do you have a few bars prepared, a few
You want
lines?
me to spit a couple of bars?
Please,
homie?
Yeah. Homie.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right, here they come. Here's a little something I've been working on. Let me just have a look at my sick bars, my sick beats. Just, trying to tap into the flow. In rap, it's really all about getting into the flow and finding your truth through rhyme. So here's a little something.
What does any of that mean?
I don't really know. Here's a little something that I cooked up, though. Country is divided, separated by a schism. A deep, deep canyon of autism.
What?
You heard me, son.
What does autism have to do with anything?
You tell me, player.
How can I tell you? It's your song. Like, it's
Just having some much needed water there.
Why is your throat dry from?
It's a little bit dry.
Does it get dry from talking like that constantly?
You know what? It does. More so than I thought at the beginning of this conversation. You want some more? You want some more?
If you have more bars to spit, please spit away.
Here they come. Strap in. I see the future. Call me mystic. Bait me and I'll go ballistic. Spitting rhymes like I'm artistic. Fighting crimes like being autistic.
Yeah, there's the mention of autism and stuff there.
Yeah.
You would have quite divisive views on autism and stuff as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So is that where that's coming from?
I sort of oscillate between saying that it's not real and then pretending that it comes from things that it doesn't come from.
So you're telling me that you're aware that they don't come from those things, but you're still saying them?
I mean, I say that they are caused by things like Tylenol and whatever. But I'm mostly just focused on becoming a rapper now. You want to hear another beat, another little rhyme?
Yeah, do you have anything maybe not to do it? Like, I don't know, anything like autism?
You want something that's not related, that doesn't mention autism?
Yeah.
Okay,
If you have a chat.
I've got just the thing for you. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Don't take that Tylenol. 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 It'll give you autism.
Well, no, I asked specifically. Oh, look.
Sorry. Couldn't resist.
So I can see a very consistent theme there. Anyway.
Really? What is it?
Well, like autism.
And where does the role come from?
Well, I'll explain now in a minute. Look, thank you to RFK Jr. for joining us today. You've been great, and I wish you the best of luck in your new career and venture. All right?
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, everyone.
You can stop talking like that now.
Thank God.
The Spy Network includes podcasts like My Therapist Spied on Me, the Blind Spy podcast, and the one you're listening to right now.
Welcome back to Roleplay. Today we are joined by a... Sorry, my voice still a little sore there. For no particular reason. By a very special guest who was involved in something of a viral moment last week. Here to give his side of the story is the man who was behind the wheel of the car that so dramatically crashed into a Centra on Dame Street, Mr. Mace Window. Mace, first and foremost, are you all right?
Oh, I'm grand, yeah. The car wasn't moving very quickly when it crashed into the Centra, so I'm all right, yeah. Okay,
well, that's great to hear. Delighted to hear that you didn't suffer any terrible injuries yourself. But now that we've got that out of the way, we've got to get into it, Mace, because people are wondering, they're clamoring for an answer as to how this could have happened. And I suppose what most people are assuming is that this must have been some sort of terrible accident, some sort of unfortunate turn of fate. Mm-hmm. So why don't you sort of tell us what happened and what led to this really unfortunate accident taking place?
Yeah, well, I want to stop you there, Simon, because...
I was finished my question, but sure.
I'll be the judge of that. So look, I want to set the record straight here, because you used the word accident there a couple of times, and that is inaccurate. That is inaccurate. There was nothing accidental about it. It was all intentional. It was all intentional. I meant to crash into that Centra, yeah?
Sorry, just to be clear, Mace Window, you intentionally crashed your car into the Centra window. It wasn't, you weren't driving under the influence, you weren't distracted by something, you didn't have a seizure or a fit or simply a lapse in concentration. You went out in your car intending to crash into that Centra window. And that's what you did. That's what you're telling us.
Yeah. This was my 911. So
7-Eleven, I suppose it might be.
I don't know what you mean. But look, I have engaged in a war against Centra.
Right.
And Centras around the country. And my message to them would be, I'm coming. I'm coming for you. The only problem with that, I will be in my car, yeah, when I get it back. But the problem with this was that I was actually at the traffic lights there at the bottom of Georgia Street, and the space between those lights and the Centra is too small to pick up enough speed to do serious damage. So this was more of a warning shot than anything, yeah? This was a declaration.
Okay.
You know?
I see. All right. Now, you've said there that this is a declaration, maybe the beginning of a war on Centra and Centras. Mm-hmm. And can I just ask, Mace, why are you declaring war, violent war, on Centra? What exactly is your reasoning here for such a dramatic, violent act?
Well, Centra's a cult, you know. Okay. I would use the word evil. You know, they are...
Centratology?
That makes no sense.
Not really, a bit forced.
Basically, I work for Mace, as you can probably tell by my name. And for years, I've been a proud Mace employee. Recently, just in the run up to Christmas, they've all put Chris Mace on the banner over their name, like, so it's like Chris Mace, Chris Mace. Yeah. And Centra, there's no way you can do that with Centra, for example.
Centramus, right? No.
See,
that doesn't really
it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Look, I think that's reason enough to just fucking knock them all down.
Centra Claus.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That is not bad, actually.
Right.
But look, my father worked for Mace as well before me, you know, and his grandfather before him. So we're generations of Mace employees, you know. Mm-hmm. And it was his dying wish that I would destroy Centra and everything to do with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
His wish for you.
His last words were crash into all the Centras.
In your car?
In your car.
Well, maybe you didn't say in your car, but I suppose you inferred that.
That's what he meant. Yeah. He said,
Wow.
I wanted to be your 911 or 711.
Okay, so even said the part that I
Yeah, I knew you were
added.
going to say that.
Wow.
So, look, it's not over yet. And I just want people to know that I will be going to other Centras around the country until I've destroyed each and every one of them. I'm going to one in Finglas next week, Howth, Cabinteely, and then I'll branch out of Dublin as well. So, yeah.
Watch out, Centra.
Watch out, Centra. And look, you're probably wondering why I have such a hatred towards it.
Yeah.
No, just because my dad said that. Like.
Okay, yeah. Because I knew you'd said that. And I was like, well, that's one reason, but I thought that surely there has to be more. But no, it's literally just because your dad said it. And can I ask, you said obviously that you work for Mace.
Yeah.
Your name is also Mace. So
Mace Window.
Mace Window. That's either a happy coincidence or you were named after Mace, maybe? I don't know.
No, Sam Jackson.
Okay, in Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Phantom Menace. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I ask, what do Mace think about this? Are they involved? Are they backing you in this campaign?
They're bankrolling the whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, that's an interesting scoop.
So look, that's an exclusive there.
You're just the face of it, the maze of it, if you will.
I am, yeah. And they've said that they'll get me any cars I need and stuff. Like if the car's totaled or whatever in any, I just need to go a bit faster.
And cause even more damage.
Cause more damage, like
to the
I
shop.
only got like in the door pretty much.
Yeah, you didn't destroy it.
Yeah, I think it was like they were back open at like 8 the next morning. So
yeah,
it wasn't.
Bit of a pathetic attempt, really.
Well, no, as I say, it was more of a warning shot. But next time I'll do more damage than
yeah, as you should. I don't seem to recall your father telling you in his final dying breath, fire a few warning shots against Centra. Is that what he said?
No, he said annihilate them.
Annihilate them.
Yeah.
Destroy them. So, what's the next move? How are we gonna take this to the next level to make sure that the next Centra isn't opening the next day at 8 a.m.? Bigger car? Truck?
Bigger car,
tank?
definitely go faster. Maybe you say tank?
Yeah.
I would. The Mace doesn't have that much money, but but they did say they get me another car. I also need to maybe make sure that I'm not stop the traffic lights.
Mace
sure.
Yeah.
Because I'd be the Mace of the whole thing.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Very good.
Yeah. So look, watch out,
Watch out, Centra. Your days are numbered.
Centra Claus. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But I just think
if you'd know if because obviously it seems like a big cornerstone of your opposition here is the fact that Mace have got this successful Chris Mace campaign and Centra don't, and that seems to anger you. Can I just ask, if the Centra Claus campaign had happened and it was launched, would you still have driven your car into a Centra, or might that have got you to pump the brakes literally and figuratively
on the whole thing?
Yeah.
Nah, I probably still would have done it. Yeah, probably still would have done it.
What I thought.
Under the Christmas tree at Spar.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
They're not in your...
No, they're
hit
alright.
list, no?
They're alright. They're
Yeah.
sound. They're sound
Okay.
out, yeah. Centra.
Circle KK for Chris Kindle. Sorry, actually. You look very worried.
Good thing you
there.
stopped there, yeah. Circle KK for Chris Kindle, yeah. What's another one? Christmas Daybreak
That's good.
is another one.
Yeah.
Christmas Day Today.
Yeah. Very good. What are the other ones?
Londis.
Londis was what I was thinking of, but I'm... Londis. Maybe you can go after Londis next because we're not thinking of anything.
No, they're alright. They're harmless.
Yeah.
They're harmless. But Centra, they are dangerous. I'd be very wary, keep your wits about you when you're in Centra next time, yeah. Because I could crash into it.
Crash into it with a car.
With a
or
car.
a tank if Mace can get the funds together. Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll see. Well, look, illuminating stuff from our guest today, Mace Window. Thank you so much for joining us, Mace. I imagine you'll probably be behind bars pretty soon as a result of this. But if not, Centra customers, watch out because He's coming for you. Mace, thanks for joining us.
When I was a young fella,
Oh, no,
one of the lads jocked me in a Centra, and I think that's also had a lasting effect on me.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, all the deli staff were laughing at my little weenus.
Yeah. Centra for the way we live today. Well, the way maybe not.
Right.
Thanks, guys. Well,
hello, Denise. No, that was that was Mace Window.
Mace Window, interesting guy.
Yeah, well, not really.
I mean,
I suppose he has he's obviously very driven.
Oh,
into
very
Centra,
good.
But and he has a very one goal in mind.
Yeah,
but
it's a problematic goal.
Yeah, but there wasn't much to it, and I don't see how it makes sense that he wants to destroy all Centras.
I mean, don't overthink it.
Okay.
You know, it made sense to me. I think it made sense to the listeners. I'm not sure that RFK Jr. made much sense, but can't believe we got him as a guest.
Yeah, that's fucked. That is
crazy.
Actually fucked. Yeah,
he's very famous.
So shout out to our producer for getting him.
Our
on
producer,
board.
whose name is 3, 2, 1
Distal.
Say it again. You say it.
I said Distal,
and I said Diston.
He
goes by both.
The Dingle Dome Festival dollars.
Yes. I don't know how RFK Jr. keeps that voice up. It's very impressive that he manages to do. I
don't think he manages to. I think that's the way he speaks. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you.
I think due to a neurological disorder.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
did you know that?
Look, whatever the reason, let me tell you, if I was to try and do it, I think I'd find it pretty difficult after 3 or 4 minutes to keep going with it. So
and then realize that you have to do it for another 5 to 6 minutes.
Yes, yeah, and sort of struggle on through that. So look, RFK Jr., I don't agree with nearly anything you stand for, but fair play on keeping the voice up.
Well, as I say, that's just the way he talks.
Why don't we roll the dice?
All right, yeah, for this last segment of the show.
Yes. Guys, this is where things get really... This is where comedy history really gets made, actually, when you think about it.
And this is something that RFK Jr. should listen to, because basically the premise here is we roll a dice. There's 6 numbers on the dice, 6 corresponding scenarios or
sketches,
I suppose. And whatever we land on, that's what we play.
Yes. And you guys have sent us the sketches. They're really great. And now we're going to roll the dice and find out which one we are going to do. You ready?
Do it. Make comedy history right now. 6.
6. What's number 6?
The Late Late Troy Show.
Okay.
Yeah. You came up with that, didn't you?
Megan. Very funny.
Oh, thanks, Megan, for your suggestion.
Yeah, thanks, Megan.
You made that up, didn't you?
I made it up, yeah.
You made up the Late Late Troy Show, obviously referencing Troy Parrott's late goal.
Yeah.
Against Hungary, it's 3 goals, but mostly his last goal, which won us the game.
Yes.
A great thing. And
then 2 weeks after it happened, before anybody else, any publications, Twitter pages, national broadcasters, or anyone.
The Irish football.
Yeah. The actual Twitter name of the Late Late Toy Show. Before anybody made any joke to this effect, I had the idea. I was like, oh my God, the Late Late Troy Show. That's brilliant. And then I shared that with the world without Googling to see whether or not anybody else had come up with it. Because I didn't need to. I knew no one had.
You thought you were operating at a completely different level to everyone else.
And I was. And I may have got some messages suggesting otherwise, but
when I saw you post it, I thought you were joking about coming up with it.
A lot of people did. That was the general thing. They were like, are you joking? Like, is this a joke?
Yeah.
And it's a joke in the sense that the Late Late Troy Show is a joke.
Yeah.
It's not a joke in the sense that I genuinely thought,
conjured up this amazing joke.
I haven't seen this. Or maybe I had and had just forgotten.
Yeah.
But I was just like, no, I came up with this and I'm going to arrogantly announce that to the world.
So you're a joke thief.
That makes 2 of us.
Right. Will we dive in?
Let's do it. Let's do the Late Late Troy Show.
Here we go.
My original IP. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Late Late Troy Show. I am your host, Hattrick Kielty, and I am so excited to announce who our first guest is. He is an overnight national icon. Some are already calling him our greatest ever footballer. Yes, you guessed it. It's the man, the myth, the legend. Please give it up for Mr. Troy Parrott.
How are you doing? Yeah. I love where I'm from. Yeah.
Take a seat there.
Thanks a million.
Seat there, Troy.
Thanks.
Fantastic. Well, you're already sitting, but
I love where I'm from. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you. Perhaps a little too heavy on the northern there. I'll roll it back a little. Where you're from loves you, Troy, because you are the hero of Ireland after your exploits a couple of weeks ago. I'd say you're still coming down from that high.
Yeah. No, look, I love where I'm from. Like, and I just, like, no words. Like, it's just like the best night of my life, and when my family aren't here, but I love them and I love where I'm from.
Yeah.
Well, did you say yeah the way I say yeah there?
I think so. Yeah. I was really getting into what you were saying. Get a little emotional myself because I love where I'm from too, which is sort of in the north somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That's where the Kielty clan hails from.
And was your it's Patrick Kielty, is it?
Hattrick Kielty.
Hattrick Kielty.
Yeah, Hattrick Kielty is my name. Host of the Late Late Troy Show.
Was your name always Hattrick?
So talk us through, Troy, those last few moments of the game against Hungary. What was going through your mind? That the expectation of a nation upon your shoulders, such a huge moment. What were you thinking? Were you thinking, oh boy, oh Troy, it's up to me here to deliver the goods, or were you just completely focused on the task at hand?
Well, look, I just wanted to get the ball in the net, and it was just with a bit, I suppose, tremendous luck. It came over the top from Queven Keller.
Did you say tremendous there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah.
But then, I just got me toe on it, and just unreal to get over the line, and we look forward to March, but I just I love where I'm from, so.
You love where you're from.
Yeah.
You absolutely love where you're from, and yeah, big fixtures coming up in March. I suppose we're not quite there yet, and we'll all be expecting you and the rest of the boys to try your best.
I was going to say try my best.
Were you?
Yeah.
Well, apologies, beat you to the punch on that particular one. But what are you thinking about those games yet, or are you trying not to think about them?
Well, look, I try not to.
That's what you're trying to do, yeah.
Yeah, I try not to, think too far into the future like that, and just take each game as it comes, But we're going to try our best, So, and I love where I'm from, so.
Yeah.
And with more tremendous luck, as I say, we should get over the line, hopefully.
Well, you've done a nation proud. You've done your family proud. You talked about your family earlier. I got the chance.
I love my family. I love where I'm from.
Yes,
Sheriff Street.
Yeah, and I got the chance to chat to some of your family members, and they're a wonderful bunch. And let me tell you, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So you're a real credit to your family in that respect. But look, we're going to change tack a little bit here because, we've been talking about your exploits on the field, but we're going to turn our attention to something else here because I believe you've brought a little Troy with you, a little Troy toy here on the Late Late Troy Show. So why don't we have a look at that? Yeah. Why don't you talk us through the Troy that you have with you?
The toy.
The toy.
Yeah. Well, look, I think this is class because you're able to do this with it. You're able to pull that thing up there like that.
Yeah.
You're able to open that there as well.
Oh, amazing.
We can put things in there as well.
Oh, inside.
And you turn his face around like that.
Oh.
And you can feed him.
Okay. What would you feed him?
You little things. Okay. So you can also pull this down here, opens that compartment as well. Yeah. But that's bad.
Okay.
That's bad.
Don't
that
go
up.
There.
Close that up. Okay. Look here. See the bottom part?
Yeah.
Watch this. See that?
Oh wow! It's sort of doing a thing.
Yeah. So I think that one was my favorite.
Yeah. Wow! It's really cool. It's sort of lots of things that it can do there, and there was a feeding element too, and a bit where you're not supposed to go.
Hattrick is like that's who you were given that name at birth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And tell me what exactly. So this toy, it sort of does all these cool things. And what would we call it?
It's like look at it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough said, I suppose.
The name is here on the back.
Oh, there it is. There it is indeed. Well, it's a truly tremendous toy that you've brought, Troy. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Because good news, there's one for everybody in the Troydians. So check under your seats.
Troydians?
Audience. Doesn't really work. But.
Are you sure your name's not Hattrick because I scored 3 goals?
So, Troy, you're our first guest out tonight, but you're not our only guest that we're bringing out tonight. Yeah. Here on the Late Troy Show. We're going to have a few more friends to come along for you to meet. Now, am I right in saying, Troy, that you are a big High School Musical fan?
No, not really.
Not really? No? Well, then you'll be fairly ambivalent about our next guest, because here he comes, the star of the High School Musical trilogy. Here's Troy Bolton.
Oh, woo! No way.
I gotta get my head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Come on out, Mr. Troy Bolton.
We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach.
Woo! Wow, what a beautiful voice. Come on, sit
Troy's.
Other choices. Well, speaking of a beautiful
He does have a beautiful choice, in fairness.
He does have a beautiful choice, and I'll tell you who else has a beautiful choice.
Oh.
Our next guest, I believe you're a fan of Australian hyper pop.
No.
Troiper pop.
Troiper pop, yeah.
If you will. Are you a fan?
No, not really. Like.
Okay, well then, again, you'll be fairly indifferent towards our next guest.
Okay.
Mr. Troy Sivan.
Oh.
Troy, come out here. I feel the rush, addicted to your touch. Oh, I feel the rush.
It's so good, it's so good.
So good when we...
He has a beautiful choice as well.
He has an outstanding choice, doesn't he? Look at him go. He's a real... Oh, he's an exciting little sort of pop star, isn't he? Yeah.
What?
Well, you know...
What, Hattrick?
He's a good mover.
He is the way he moves around. He's quite... Actually a bit sexy,
he's
is it?
Very sexy, I would say. I'd say he's very popular in the gay community as a very popular young gay pop star.
Yes, all right. That's
Troy pop star.
Troy pop star. Troy. I think I know what you're doing. So
Our
you're
next
bringing
guest,
people out. Okay, sorry. You're bringing people out.
Brad Pitt, star of Troy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Come on out, Brad.
What does he say in that movie?
Achilles.
Oh, it is really him. How did you get Brad Pitt on this?
With a huge budget this year, let me tell you. Ready for another guest, Troy Pards?
More.
Here he comes. You probably know this fella from football circles. Legendary Irish footballer, Troy Keane. Come on out, Troy.
Well, no, his...
I can't believe they get away with that. No, you wouldn't be getting away with tackling. You know,
baby. Troy, baby. But his name isn't even... his name's not Troy.
Next up, Troy George.
Troy George.
I'm a man without conviction. I'm a man who doesn't know how to sail the contradiction.
Come on out, Troy George.
Hey,
Join us. God, the couch is bursting at the seams with guests at this point.
Why is he called Troy George?
Our next guest,
Give more.
Troy Murphy.
Who?
Troy Murphy. Is the fellow I went to primary school with.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And why would you think I would find that interesting?
But it's called Troy.
Is his name really Troy?
It's Troy now. It's Troy for the purposes of this.
Okay, yeah, I feel like you've done that with a few of these lads here. But look, I love where I'm from, and I do love all these lads. So thank you for this. This has been amazing.
It's been Troy Mendes. Thank you to all of our guests: Troy Parrott, Troy Bolton, Troy Sivan, Brad Pitt from Troy, Troy Keane, Troy George, and
Troy
of course
Murphy.
Troy Murphy.
Troy Murphy as well. Don't forget Troy Murphy.
For joining us here on the Late Troy Show. I'm Hattrick Kielty.
And my favourite shape is a triangle.
Very good. Merry Christmas, everyone.
And my favourite dinosaur is a Triceratops.
Okay. Thank you.
The Late Late Troy Show. That's something I'd definitely watch.
Yeah, nothing like, it's an Irish institution, the Late Late Troy Show.
Well, I think it is the most watched TV program every year.
Yeah, year after year, the Late Late Troy Show, the whole family gathers.
And it's
around.
always been called that. And his name has always been Hattrick Kielty.
Yeah, it's always been called that, but I also came up with it. It's important to remember. It is.
Well, in fairness to you, you did come up with Hattrick Kielty,
Yeah.
as far as I'm aware.
No one can take that away from me.
Unless we post this and someone shows us proof that someone did.
Yeah.
But I do think, look, that coupled with the Late Late Troy Show, a joke that you completely stole,
Well, I mean.
I think that works.
Okay.
But Troy George?
It's a bit of a stretch. Troy Keane.
Troy Murphy.
Troy
Look,
Murphy. Look, you know what? Sometimes it's just about getting there. And Ryan is very hungover from other choices. So credit where it's due.
so I was trying my best.
Trying, you say trying your best.
I said trying, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
So thanks for listening to this one.
Thanks for listening, you guys. We love you. Keep listening. Follow us on social media at the Roleplay Pod on TikTok and Instagram.
And you can send emails to the roleplaypod@gmail.com. And you can send suggestions, any questions, anything. Just get in touch or by DM.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
Reach out to us. We're just people. We're just human beings.
We're kind
after all.
of looking out for a connection and conversation.
Always.
And,
Yeah. Always ready for, desperate for more in many ways.
Because it's kind of just the two of us, really.
It really is. Well, and our producer, Distal. Yeah.
Distal.
Who can forget Distal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apart from Distal, it's just us. So keep it coming. Rate the podcast 5 stars, and we love you so very much. I have been Simon, RFK Jr. Rich fucking cracker, and Hattrick Kielty.
And I, on the other hand, have been Ryan Carrick, Mace Window, Troy Bolton, Troy Sivan, Troy Parrott, first and foremost,
yes.
Troy Keane, Brad Pitt from Troy George, and Troy Murphy.
Troy Murphy.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys
Cheers,
next week.
like. Peace and love. Bye.